Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, and welcome to the 5th episode of Thrive Talk. And just to introduce myself again, I'm the host, Willie Breed, and I've been in the industry for a long time, and I've been looking for an opportunity out there to help and assist people to grow, and that they don't have to go out there and go and find stuff and invent the wheel. And this is what this is all about. We're introducing not just this business, but we're talking about different topics within the industry. And Thrive International is an online advertising and e-commerce crypto company. And we offer businesses and individuals the opportunity to advertise and sell their products. And I want to introduce my co-host again, Gerrit van der Merwe. Welcome, Gerrit, once again.
Thank you, Willie. Like always, very excited to be on this talk. It's a very exciting topic we're going to be discussing today as well. We're going a bit international, I believe.
Yes.
So just quickly, my background, also been in the IT industry for many years. I have my own couple of businesses that I've started. So also over the years, you could see the migration from traditional business. 2008, we had a bit of a knock in the traditional business, and from there we could see a steady growth of the digital economy. Going off, just keep with a steady growth there. I think that's what we're going to touch on today.
Yes, absolutely. So today we've got international guests. We've got Ali and Jaxx all the way from the UK, and they've had a lot of experience online, especially using social media. So that's what the topic is all about today, is to talk about the power of social media. So with no further ado, welcome Ali, welcome Jaxx.
Thank you. Thank you, Willie. My name, as Willie said, is Jackie Roberts, and I'm based in the south of England in Dorset, along with my business partner who lives actually 100 yards around the road from me, and her name's Ali Green. Hello. Okay, we were introduced to Thrive after I got pestered by somebody who actually decided that this was going to be a good thing for us. Working online is very difficult, and working in social media can be even harder, as Willie and Gerrit probably know. But the one thing that Ali and I base ourselves on is attraction marketing, because we truly believe that people buy people, and Thrive has proved that to us in a huge way. We have 35 years between us, and we've never seen anything like Thrive before. It brings everything that anybody needs without having to do things they don't want to do online, which can be quite scary for a lot of people. Don't you agree with it?
Yes, totally. And I think it's really important to make people understand out there that you don't have to be afraid of these social media platforms. And we're talking about Facebook, we're talking about YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of those things. And you can actually use them as tools to grow and expand your business in a big way.
The one thing that struck Ali and I an awful lot, excuse me, is that there are an awful lot of things out there that frighten people. There are an awful lot of things out there that there's no face to them. And the one thing that Thrive has is a face. In fact, it has our faces, but it has an awful lot of faces. And it has the CEO's face, which is the first thing I saw the first day I got onto one of our many Zoom meetings that are held throughout the day. But a lot of people are frightened. They don't want to just dive into something that doesn't have any structure to it or any backing or any basis to it. Now, attraction marketing for us is the one thing that we rely on, which is people buy people. They don't buy businesses. They buy a face, they buy a voice, they buy a concept that someone has shown them and that's proven to work. So the fear of the unknown for a lot of people online is terrible. They don't want to throw their hard-earned money. We all work hard for what we have. I'm a single mum. We all have our different elements that hold us back from doing things. Can be money, can be an illness, can be anything. But if people can see someone they can actually relate to and they've got someone to go to, it certainly benefits them. And that's what I love about Thrive with you guys. And I know that you hold meetings 5-6 times a day, I believe now. And that's great because we can say to people, look, these guys actually exist. They actually work the attraction marketing platform. They're showing you who they are. They're giving up their time. They're giving up their time with their children, with their families to be here to show you that it works. And things like Instagram. Now, there's 700 million users of Instagram online.
Sure.
And the thing with it is that you can relate to people that have common interests. Ali's my Instagram person, and our Instagram person, because she finds the most amazing things. She finds the most incredible pictures and sayings and quotes and things. She has far more patience than I do. And she'll put
anything out for the day or something, then we will video it and put it on Instagram because it makes us real as well.
Yes, yeah, totally.
I did one just on my dog, and it had more likes than anything because they know, oh, I've got a dog. So it just relates people to people with different topics. So dog lovers just want a picture of the dog. This is a video and that's it. So now we have a lot of Bitcoin people on Instagram.
Yes.
Who follow us, and entrepreneurs who follow us. So when we put our Thrive pictures on there and link, then it's just another aspect of people having a common interest.
Yeah, and like you are saying, you know, that people follow people, and people want to see that people are ordinary people. They cannot live up to a standard of somebody that's far beyond or portrays a picture of being far beyond of what they can actually achieve.
Now, something really silly, we went out for breakfast one day and we took a photograph of our disgusting looking breakfast. And it looked quite vile actually, and I said, we'll never get anybody. And we had something like 46 likes. Yeah. And she kept messaging me saying, oh look, someone likes our horrible scrambled egg. But it proves you're real people. You're actually normal people that have ups and downs and disgusting breakfasts, but you're also prepared to show time with them.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
No, I said on smoothies.
And so, yes, and smoothies we do a lot of as well. We do an awful lot of smoothies.
We get a lot of likes on smoothies.
We get a lot of likes on smoothies. The thing is, it's a lot more, people need to see, a lot of people out there that want to get into something need to see interaction. And Instagram is a lot more for interaction than, say, Facebook is. Because anybody can go and just click a button and like a comment. Yes. But it takes someone time to scroll through the pictures, to read the quotes, to watch a video. It's a lot more interactive, it's a lot more personal. So once again, you're back to people buying people.
Yes.
And that also works for Twitter. The only thing Twitter for me is negative is I put a post on about Thrive yesterday with a picture. And basically, by the time I posted it, there were 300 more tweets.
Sure.
So it's very, very, very busy. But yeah, but on a positive side, you can retweet it immediately. So therefore, with Twitter, by retweeting, you can actually add more information than you can in your original 140 characters. Mm. So you can actually make your tweet 3-4 times as long by retweeting yourself or getting friends or your team to or whatever you need to do. Mm. So you can turn a short 140 word or character tweet into an essay if you need to and explain a lot more, which is really helpful.
Yes.
YouTube is huge for us. We basically, last year, I decided to bite the bullet and put my vlog onto a video. And first time I was a nervous wreck. Second time, still a nervous wreck, but a bit happier because nobody had gone, get off. And the third time, it was a lot happier. And now I do them in the car because I find if you do them in the car, you can do, I do a Facebook Live video. I don't have to look at the camera because I know I'm driving and I'll crash. Yeah. So I do a Facebook Live video and then I transfer it to YouTube. And we're happy to do a teaching on how to do that as well if somebody wants to know how to do that. It's very simple.
Absolutely, and I think that's another thing that we need to do is we'll go into these sessions where we record things of how to do that, and that will obviously go on the Thrive Virtual Learning channel, and people can go there and you know, just try and start playing with stuff so that they can actually become comfortable with it.
I think the thing is that people don't need to be afraid. We encouraged quite a few people in our team who originally didn't want to do anything to do videos, and they were so proud of themselves. And the thing is, it's really important that people gain the confidence, sorry, there's seagulls here, gain the confidence to say, you know what, I don't care what anybody thinks. This is what I believe in, and I can do this, and it doesn't matter. And YouTube has basically 1,300,000,000 users.
Yeah.
That is enormous, and there are 300 hours of videos uploaded every minute.
Yes.
Which is huge. You can search for anything online at all. I mean, Ali and I, if we see something that needs paying for, she'll say, no, I'm going to YouTube, I'm going to find it free.
Yes.
Because you can find so much.
We've repaired vacuums and everything using YouTube.
We've repaired stuff, yeah. We've built stuff, we've repaired stuff. We've given people that needed help in our team just about personal things help from YouTube. It's so much. And we've built our own channel. And what happens is we upload our videos, which is just me chatting and gassing away as normal. Yeah. And when they go on there, we get like 500 views in seconds.
Yeah.
And people messaging them just back saying, oh, thanks, you're real. Who are you?
Yes.
Once again, people buying people.
Yes.
I talk about my son being a nutcase. I talk about normal, general things that people all have going on every day. Yeah. And something I feel strongly about, I'll rant about. But while you're watching that rant, they're also scrolling through what else you're doing.
Yes,
oh,
true.
What's 5? Oh, okay, I can look at that, because I like this person now, because she's a crackpot. So, people actually like to know that you're real and you have good and bad times, and that you're not some sort of, like you say, guru in the big high tower looking down on the minions. Exactly,
because that's not the type of impression that you want to create. Is this thing of you know, you're just this guy out there with the Rolex on and the Rolls Royce and the Lamborghini and all of that, because that creates the whole wrong impression.
Well, Ali, once again, is really good at research, and quite often we'll go and look at a business and she'll say, that's a different actor, they want another one. You know, they actually use actors, they don't use real people that have real situations.
Yeah, they got a fiber and buy an actor.
Yeah, they're actually actors that have been paid, they've hired the car, they've done this, they've done that. And it's really cruel and it's unfair. And the one thing I love about Thrive is that it's real. It's totally truthful. I've seen the results for ourselves. I've seen the people's wonder at my God, it works.
Yes.
And that's amazing, because my team have gone, I've just got my first auto show, woo! And they're all like, they're actually like messaging me saying, we love you, we love you.
And it's almost like it's Christmas every morning. You don't know what's going to be on there next.
The first thing we do is go and check Thrive to see what's happening.
Yeah.
And we've got people coming in to join us with blue tanzanites.
Yes.
That we know don't even understand. We've got a guy who's a friend of ours. He doesn't even understand what we're doing, but he trusts us.
Yes.
So he's putting 8 points into this.
Yes.
And
yes.
That is phenomenal. All social media is, to be honest, is building trust and building the confidence in people for them to say, well, I like you, so let me see what you're doing.
Yes.
I think the worst thing about social media on Facebook, etc., is when you see the guy, like you say, with the Rolex or the big wad of money, and he's doing a little video saying, oh, look what I'm doing, come and join me. So they do. And then you can never get in touch with him.
Yeah.
He's just a face, and you've joined his team, but he doesn't care about you whatsoever.
Yes.
He's got you to sign up. You're signing up because you think he's made a lot of money.
Yeah.
But also,
you'll never see him, you'll never be able to talk to him. If you've got a problem, he won't be there for you.
Yes.
It's joining the right people for your needs. And if you're not really a savvy marketer, or you don't know what the business is about, how are you going to succeed anyway if there's nobody there to guide you along?
Yes. Yeah, that's the truth.
It's very true, and it's very scary for a lot of people. And what we also do is Ali and I teach people how to use screen share. We do a lot of videos on just basic Facebook things, like how to tag someone. If you put a lot of posts out about something and you see that some guy's asking for info and it's one of your team, we tag them. Yeah. We had a couple of our teams say, how do you tag? Now they're using Facebook to market, but they don't know how to tag someone. They don't know how to permalink a post. And we want to be able to use the Thrive medium to show people how to do this.
Absolutely.
To just record a video and show people how to do the basic things that will get them so much more business and credibility.
I mean, this must be the only business where you do actually sign somebody up and you get paid straight away.
It's amazing. It's lovely.
Absolutely.
Never seen that before. No, you've never seen money in your own wallet in like minutes.
The one thing that thing that Annie and I said yesterday that we tell everybody on every single social media, the most important thing for us is hashtag everything.
Yes. Yeah, that's so important, you know. People don't understand the power of the hashtag.
People don't do it, and it is so important. We actually hashtag our own Instagram name now on our posts. and we've noticed it's gone from what's called recent, which means it's a new one. We've got numbers after it now.
Yes. Yeah.
So you actually build your own reputation by people looking for things to say, well, who's this? Because you come up as a hashtag.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so simple. People just don't realize it. It's so simple.
Yes, definitely. Gerard, have you got anything that you want to ask them, or anything that you want to just say from your side regarding social media?
Yeah, social media is such a wide concept, and what Jaxx has shared with us and Ellie is that we can open up a whole couple of episodes just around those, just to discuss and just to confirm exactly what she was saying. Even yesterday, I had somebody that phoned me. He'd been following me for over a year, just watching what you're doing, just watching your post. And he said, I like what you're doing now. He connects with you, and he want to do business with you. So it's that whole thing of trust. He's got no idea what Thrive is all about. He's got no idea what we're doing. But he see that we're busy with something that's working. The trust is there. He wants to connect with us. He wants to be part of that journey. And he wants to also succeed with us. So they are watching us.
Yes.
All the
As
time.
you were saying earlier, as you were saying earlier about email marketing, people are still throwing out there that email marketing is a huge thing. The thing is, as we were discussing earlier, it is a big thing, but it's also very impersonal.
Yes.
And people will take 4 or 5 emails before they even open one.
Correct.
And you've spent all that energy and all that time and work to have somebody maybe look at one. Whereas put your face on a screen and say, hello, I'm here, I exist.
Yes.
And they're going to go, I like that person, or that person's mad, or whatever. But at least they're going to connect with you in some way or another immediately.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Rather than waiting months, maybe years, like you say, ages, just to do anything at all. And the time involved. You don't need to do that anymore. It's all there for you. And hopefully, with your help, we can maybe do some videos or support others to do some videos to get this out and help so many more people.
No, definitely we need to do that. So thank you, Ali, thank you, Jaxx, for...
About Facebook, before we go, just to help people. The best thing to do on Facebook is to put it on your timeline.
Yes.
And then make as many friends as possible. Do not just spam your link to people you know.
Yes.
Because it just annoys them, they'll unfriend you, you'll have lost a potential teammate in the future.
Yes.
But the amount of times you just look and you see somebody's name and you know them and it's just a link. They want you to join something, they want to discuss it with you, they're just sending out the link, spam, 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 spam. Never do that.
Yeah, that's
Never
true.
do that.
Use hot on
Put it on your timeline, if somebody wants to know about it, they'll come to you, you can have a discussion.
Yeah,
If you just spam their inbox, they'll just get rid.
absolutely. You know, we can carry on and on. I think, you know, we have to do more episodes regarding social media. It's such a big topic. I want to say thank you for Jaxx and for Ali for putting this time, giving up their time to join us on Thrive Talk today. And we will definitely invite them again to other episodes. So thank you very much, Ali and Jaxx. And we will definitely see you in some of the following episodes.
Thank you for your time and thank you for asking us.
Thank you, and thank you for trying.
Thank you guys, and remember to follow those hashtags. They are there for a reason.
Yes, absolutely, and you will also see our emails here at the bottom of the screen. So if you want to get in touch with us, please go and do that. Also on our channels, on the Thrive Talk channel, please go and comment. And we want to hear what you've got to say about this, about the show. We want to hear about additional topics that we can talk about, and please go and comment. So thank you very much everybody for joining us again today, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you.